Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a recording for, not recording, I guess recording, but commentary for my Gradius V video, or playthrough. I found this game yesterday, and I have to say, for $10 it's added buy. I mean, this is one of my all-time favorite side-scrolling shooter games, and I'm like, damn. And it's hard to find too, so I mean, how I got it, and it's one I probably put a few playthroughs on YouTube and whatnot. Hopefully actually gain like no hit runs, which I used to do. But man, I'm playing this though again. It brings back some memories. On this one, I didn't get that very far on it. I only get like the second stage, and even then I died. Actually, I get near the end of it, so I can't say I didn't do too far. But I could have done better. I'm gonna be definitely doing some more uploads on this one. Like I said, one of my all-time favorite side-scrolling shooters, along with Ikaruga. Both good games. And I'm also going to be posting up some Zoldner X videos, which I kind of remember I had that. Never really got around to play with it though. Like I bought it and everything, just I don't know, just kind of sat there in my system, downloaded it. It's a downloadable game for like people who use PlayStation. Great game, I have to say too. I would recommend that you buy it if you have the money to. It's pretty cheap now too. No, I'm gonna post a few videos of that if I get the time, dude. Maybe I don't know. Kind of depends. Like I said, I never really got around to it. I mean, it was a great game. I was able to beat it. Now I can't really do shit on it. But I don't know. It didn't like grab my attention like these games did. Like, these were pretty nice and everything. Like you get your little power-ups and all that crap. But I don't know. I just felt like it was like a normal side-scrolling shooter that didn't really pull you in much aside from the graphic-wise. But it's still a great shooter. Like I said, I'll probably post a few videos of it up. Also, reason why I'm doing all this commentary is to get used to doing commentary, because I'm going to be doing a few walkthroughs, and, you know, practice makes perfect one off this, because I stutter a lot and I talk fast, so, you know. The funny thing, too, is I'm also taking a speech class. It's mandatory for one of the classes for the GP requirements at my college. I'm taking it this semester, so hopefully that'll maybe help. Yeah! It'll be boring as hell. Anyways, I'll try to keep talking to a minimum aside from like all that, just kind of wanting the introduction out of the way. And through most of my playthroughs, I'll try to keep quiet, but you know, saying little things here and there, whatnot, maybe little fun things. It all depends, you know. Because in my opinion, like watching walkthroughs is nice and everything, but I mean, whoever's watching, like you have to like be watching for someone. Like, for example, I told you to watch my video right now, you probably would be. Or like, you know, if you find the person like just entertaining, whatnot, and that's usually when I watch walkthroughs, you know, I usually watch because in person. I mean, they entertain you and whatnot. So, but like I said, I'll try to keep talking to them aside for maybe this episode of the others. Just kind of up in the air right now. And also, if you haven't noticed, this game works by when you kill like a red person. I think there's one coming up here. Yeah, there we go. That little red guy. If you kill a red person, they give you little power-up orbs. Your power-up stack. Once you have a certain number, they stack up on the bottom, and you can get a certain power-up that you want. Probably one of the best ones in the game is the little options, or in this game they're called multiples, which this is like the only game that actually do things different. For example, like the little laser. You don't know these little single lasers that I have on right now, but in all the ones you get your different ones. For example, like the E laser. The E laser was by far probably the best one in all of them, except for this one. Because you're able to ram people, where if you touch them while you're charging your E-laser, which E-laser, by the way, charges up and like has a glow on you until you shoot it, and you're able to just have like a rotating option, and you're just able to kill them by maybe rushing the crap out of them. So in this one, they took that out. You actually have to shoot the gun in order for it to actually do damage, and hurt them by touching anymore. So this game did things a little different from everything else. Still a great game nonetheless. I mean, my all-time favorite, I have to say, was Gradius V for the SNES. That was by far one of my favorite races, where I really just kind of got into playing side-scrolling shooters because of it. But I haven't played that much lately. Like the last thing I played recently, which I'd say was actually a long time ago at the same time, was Toho. And that one's just insane. Full television screen. You have to find where your hitbox is and act accordingly. Anyways, I'm going to try to keep the commentary relevant to the video and whatnot. For example, in this game, I guess I'll just kind of talk for differences premium now. But in this game, they do a lot of things very different. For example, at the very beginning, when I was selecting my class set, I was only able to select a few. That's very different from all the other races, because in the other races, you're able to choose like those 4 main classes on top of your own custom class, which you usually use a custom class, aside from maybe like, because here and there, like, they would have a certain thing you wouldn't be able to get during a custom class. So, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get the custom class, so you use that type class instead of using that. But in this game, you actually had to beat the game, or you have to beat the game first in order to have the custom class, which that's very step back from everything. And not to mention also, like I was saying earlier, you only have your laser gun. That's very different because, at least with the other ones, each class had a different laser, and that kind of put you in whoever you wanted. But this one only had the normal laser until you got the custom class. And even then, the custom class kind of disappoints in some guns. For example, like when I was talking about the E-laser, that was way nice. And I'd say if anyone ever played it, they'd probably use that gun to stop anything. So you were just able to destroy everyone. But that's kind of a step back from everything. But I don't know, new games come differences. I mean, not every game's exactly like that. So weird game nonetheless. And another thing that's new with this game is your ability to have option powers by holding the R1 button. For example, on mine, I'm pretty sure I have the freeze option, so on top of just having your options drag around you and follow you, if you hold the R1 button down, your options freeze in place. This comes very in handy in a lot of situations. For example, I'm coming here, there'll be enemies coming from behind me, and like behind walls I can't get to. It comes very handy, so like you can like move forward and move backwards, and the option will follow your pattern, and you freeze it when it gets like in front of you. So maybe like you'll go down and go back up and backwards, so it'll be like diagonal to the right of you. That way you're able to like shoot those enemies and freeze in place and be safe while still being the main course and avoiding all damage. Some other ones in this game have really like the spread, which if you hold R1 down, it goes in the eagle-shaped spread formation, which that was never really helpful per se, because sure, yeah, you can get its wider spread, but I mean, you're usually focusing your power on one area. For example, like fighting bosses or just mini bosses, the little glowing orb usually has a small hitbox. I mean, usually you just want to hit that little area, so you want to stack up on it. Well, anyways, along with that, there's angle change, which changes the angles of options, which I never really found that one helpful, because with the freeze ability, you're able to kind of set them up where you want them to. I don't know. I mean, I can see like the angle come in handy when you're going like diagonal or crap, like upcoming when you go down, or I mean that's like probably like one of the few scenarios where it actually comes in handy. I mean, that's probably like the only few differences in this game, but I don't know, little differences here and there kind of change the game overall. Great game nonetheless. You can see here I was talking about earlier, freezing the options in place comes in handy. You can hit enemies where you can't hit them normally, and you can hit enemies behind you. Along with that, there's the little, if you haven't noticed it, there's that little double upgrade available. What that one does is it shoots your guns 2 ways, depending on which one you had set up. I never really used that, because when you use double, it takes out your laser. And honestly, the laser is just much more powerful. You shouldn't really have a reason to want to use a weaker gun, because the laser is always stronger. The only one I ever found useful, if anything, was the backwards double. Shoots one in front of you, shoots one behind you. Once again, that can be just easily overrun by the freeze option, where you can just go behind you, move forward, and freeze. So you can shoot enemies behind you while still being a good safe range. Also, Kevin has a little question mark option too at the very end of the stack up on the power menu. It's usually a force field, which, once again, this game does things very different, because usually you have 3 force fields. You have your normal force field, a blockade force field, which puts 2 little diamond shapes shields in front of you, which absorbs bullets, which is never really helpful because it's only good for the front. The one that this game uses is the force field upgrade, which you're able to take up to 3 hits. After that, you're back to your normal self. And after that, you have your normal, you have a thing called mini upgrade, which you're smaller, which makes your hitbox a lot more squash. By far, probably the best things you can get. On top of that, you're able to take up to 3 damages, which you kind of think about getting a smaller hitbox and taking 3 damages. The mini would definitely come more in handy than the force field upgrade. And then you usually actually had like another one named exclamation mark, which was usually something else that you said. I can't remember at this time. I mean, it's been forever since I've read the old ones, let alone this one. But this one took that out. I forgot what it was. I think like it was Giga Crush, which if you haven't noticed, like the little blue balls I got like at the beginning of the stage. Those are able to kill all enemies on the screen. Kind of wasting a lot on there. But it's able to do that if like you kill like they pop out after you like kill 10 guys, I believe, of red guys. But never really found that one helpful either. That spot right there, kind of a little late right now. Never mind, it's the first place game, always just die there because I forget that there's doors closed. And actually now I'm thinking about that later in this game, I remember I always died because there's another part where it does that crap. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, because that was on my last life and last continue. It was the last stage right before this one, because actually this stage right here is the last one. You go back in time and you take the alternate path while you're the other Vic-Viper. So you do that, and that's basically the end of the game right there. Unless like you're playing on arcade mode, which is always ridiculous in the Gradius games. And you basically just take that path and you go to another world, and that's the ending from there. But another thing that's a little different in this game too that I kind of noticed while playing this is this spot right here is where you fight all these little mini bosses. And it's kind of a step back from the series because usually when this happens, like there's always like these parts in the various games where you fight all these like bosses, but that's usually said like at the very end of the game, or, like right before like the huge like mothership where you go fight the last boss. So it's a little step back, but like I said, you can't expect every game to be the exact same. That's kind of like a big stats. Yeah, this guy kind of killed me because not really staying with the boss's patterns anymore. You kind of know what you're doing and playing, know what they're gonna do. Like I said, I'll probably have a few more Gradius videos up and whatnot. Hopefully better playthroughs. Try to get like a no-hit once I actually get back to playing Go on those levels and whatnot. You can also have noticed the mini bosses and like kind of higher up enemies. They have like higher, they have little orbs which you can tell if they're gonna die by the redness. The more red they are, the more they're gonna die. This guy's annoying himself. It's not the fact that like he's hard or anything, it's the fact that his little like mirror or window to like hit him is just small, because once he starts rotating more, you don't have enough time to like hit him. Which actually I kind of do dumb thing where I stack my bullets or stack my options to get more firepower in. The smart thing would then be able to like stay around in front of him, clear my options, and freezing him in place so I could hit him like just around the orb. Like I said, that was kind of long. Kind of messed up on lots of spots in this game. Kind of fell right there, got hit by something that would easily be avoidable. Anyway, that's my playthrough. Like I said, I'm trying to do commentary to get used to it, playing, because I'm going to be doing some commentary when I do my other videos. So, yeah. You know, like listening to this right now, I mean, like thinking like how much I'm stuttering and probably talking fast on here when I play the recording, but, I don't know. Gotta get used to it eventually. Anyways, like I said, I'll probably have a few more videos of like Gradius, Soldier X, Ikaruga in the near future. And till then, I'll see you guys.